Hey guys, how are you? Happy Tuesday. Today is the evening before our super full blue eclipse moon. This is the second full moon that we've had in this month, and as you can tell, things are pretty wild. Emotions everywhere, tension rising to the surface. The need to really be doing a lot more self-care, getting more rest, staying low, like staying in and just sort of taking care of yourself. Just know that this too shall pass. This is all a part of the deep cleansing that's happening right now with this powerful super full moon, which is going to peak tomorrow. And people that are sensitive are going to be feeling it a lot more than others. And just know that the full moon it's just sort of like this big magnetic force. It's this great cleansing that we get every month. Most months we get it once. This month we're getting it twice. Pulling out all of the fear energies, all of the densities, all of the past programming that can't be in place in your mind anymore, because number one, it's hurting you. And number two, it's keeping you blocked from your destiny, from where you're moving to next in life. So this is, just think of it as the universe is blessing you right now, even if it's crunchy, even if it feels really exhausting and you just sort of want to crawl up in a little cocoon and roll around. We're probably doing that on some levels. But what I wanted to share with you today, or this evening, Tuesdays here at PA Dance Network, is our True Self Tuesdays. And the topic that I wanted to talk with you about has to do with people pleasing and how we have navigated so that we kind of cover up what we really want or what we really need by saying yes to people when we really mean no. And how that messes with your mind and how it messes with your relationships and how it messes with yourself. It's so important that we get honest with ourselves about what we are feeling, and not what the mind is feeling, not what the logical, masculine, dominant, even ego-based part of ourselves is feeling. Because again, as we've been learning through these classes that I've been doing live on Facebook over the week or so, that's transient, and some of those things that you feel are really not even your own thoughts or your own feelings. So I've also been teaching you over the last week how to get in touch with your heart center, how to get in touch with your heart space, and listen and feel into what is your truth and what is not your truth. And I can really speak a lot about this topic because I've recovered myself from it. I used to do so much people pleasing and not enough receiving for myself. So much so that my energy would be just depleted, and I would let other people and their lives take a precedence over my own life and my own self-love, really. It got imbalanced after a while. So what I'd like to do is I help to teach people many things, and one of the things I help to teach people is about how to be in alignment with yourself, be in integrity with yourself, not saying yes to people because you don't want to upset them. That's not being true to you. It's a way that you're stopping other people from having reactions or feelings, or it's a way that we show up that is actually of a disservice to ourselves. We actually shun ourselves when we say yes to people, and we jump through hoops for other people when we know inside it's like, it's not really a yes, it's a no. Like, we don't really want to do this. Let's put this out there for an example. And again, this is what I share with my students, including all of you that are listening live right now and to the video later, because it'll be posted here on Facebook, as are all the other ones. You can look at them all, they're all here. Is when you say yes for whatever reason it is, even if you are like, say you're going to a family event or a family function, or you're invited to somewhere with friends or family, and a part of you inside of you is like, I just don't really feel like this is gonna be good. I don't feel like this is a yes for me, but I don't want to disappoint so and so, and I don't want this mother-in-law to be upset with me, or those people to think I don't care for them. But I'm really feeling like I might need to like be home and just like making some, vegetable soup or something for myself that day. This is the prime example of where we betray ourselves. This is just one simple example of betrayal to the self, and how we learn how to become inauthentic to ourselves. And we also pretend that things are going on in our lives with other people. We pretend that it's okay. We pretend it's okay and it'll be fine, but it's really not. It's not okay. It may be okay for them, but it's not okay for you. So it's really important to get in alignment with yourself. Now, the other piece to this, before I give you a little process to try, is that sometimes you will be feeling that something is a yes, and you take steps on that yes, and you feel like, okay, yeah, this is in alignment with me. I'm going to go ahead and do this, or I'm going to plan for this, and then things change, and all of a sudden something that you felt was like a definite, I'm going for this, whatever this is, becomes a no, and then we jump ship again on ourselves because we go, well, I planned it. I gotta just follow through with this. Like, we make all these rationalizations of why we have to continue when we know that something has changed. It may not have even changed within us. It may have changed with the people around us, or we also might be getting guided by our higher intelligence and our higher intuition and the source of unconditional love that's flowing through us as a change in plans. And we have to learn how to surrender to the change in plans and not get so, fixated on disappointment, disapproval. Oh my God, what's this person going to think? It doesn't matter what people think. It does not matter what they think. If it matters to you, and you are coming from a loving space, and you are being true to yourself, that is actually going to resonate and reverberate and ripple out a beautiful, loving energy that is going to actually benefit everybody. It is going to benefit everybody. There will be a reason, and also your intuition and your internal guidance system that I'm talking about is always keeping you in and on your path, where you're supposed to be going, what is best for you and your compass of life. Because as we know, life is not straight. We have a goal, we have a set point here, and or even an event that we want to go to or something, and it's all like this to get to it. I mean, it's not straight. It's not straight. So we have to learn how to drop out of our head and come into our heart, get in touch with our true self, guys. That's so important, because the other piece to it is, if you connect to your true self and you honor what you are hearing, you actually are doing what is best for everybody in your life, including yourself. And whatever reactions other people have about your decisions, that's on them. That's the stuff they have to work through. That's not your bag. That's their bag. Everybody has this interaction with each other. Okay, so I hope that this is making you feel a little bit better. You're like, how did she know I needed some help with this? Because I listened to my heart, and my heart was telling me this is what was needing to be shared tonight. So here's the thing. We learn very young, we actually learn it very young, how to jump through hoops for other people and how to people please. And there are other people too that are mostly givers, and other people who are takers. They just take, and they will take until you stop giving. And when you stop giving, they're going to try to take some more because they're used to you giving so much all the time. And the fact is that we, the givers, are learning how to balance the giving with the receiving. And it's really important that you catch yourself if you are over giving. When we over give, we're not doing good to anybody. We're not, even the people that we're giving to, because number one, they will continue to take until you stop giving. I mean, they will take as much as you'll give. Like, there's no limit to that. And you end up doing a disservice to them because, frankly, they can't learn the lessons that they need to learn when you are supplying them with so much all the time. Okay? And I call this getting off the crack, because it's sort of an addiction that we get into with people. Because why? We want to be loved, and we want other people to love us, and we want to be approved of. And the real person that you are looking for to love you and to approve of you is yourself. That's who you're looking at. You are looking at approval for self, and that's why you're looking to other people to fill that for you. Okay, so the work always has to start within. How many times, let's just think about it, how many times over the last week did you just jump to without consulting yourself first? How many times have you done that? Okay. You might be thinking of different situations. Okay. How many times in this week or this month have you agreed to something that you know darn well wasn't good for you? You know it. You just know. You're like, okay, well, I'm going to do it, but I know it just doesn't feel right. And then we don't even honor how we feel. We're worried about hurting other people, stepping on their toes, causing a reaction in them. That's got to stop. That's got to stop, because you have to care about you and how you feel and where you're being guided to be going in your life. When you do that, your whole life starts opening up in a different way. And the other thing is you won't attract people who are takers. You won't attract those people anymore. And you will willingly let those people go if you feel that there's an imbalance in the relationship. And some people are in your life and they're there for the duration of your life, and they love you. They truly love you, and they are in service to you on a spiritual level by teaching you how to maintain your boundaries, how to learn to love yourself. That's part of why they're in your life. So we have to be super, super aware of ourselves, and we have to consult the almighty heart. That's the only place where the truth is. The logical mind can't make sense of these types of things. It's not made for that. It's not made for that. You may be hearing divine guidance. You may be hearing, information from your higher self, from your angels, from your team, your spiritual guidance team, because we truly do all have angels, and we all have a spiritual guidance team working with us, because we're a spirit living in a human body. Even if we don't believe it, it doesn't really matter. They're there with us anyway. You'll find out later that they were there the whole time. But so it's really important that we hold ourselves accountable for how we feel. If something is not sitting right with you, don't pretend that it is. All that's going to do is it's going to make your body constrict. You're going to have anxiety. You might go into panic attacks. You might have worry, excess worry. You won't be able to sleep. Because when you go against yourself, you sabotage yourself and you make yourself hurt. And then you look at other people in your life and you say, you're doing it to me, you're doing it. That's not true. You're actually doing it to yourself. Okay, so that's what I want to get at today. There's help available. There's lots of ways around it. It's not difficult. It's not difficult to move out of these patterns and start to get more authentic with yourself. Get your integrity in line. Okay? And start living your integrity. You're not going to hurt anybody when you live in your loving heart space, which is full of integrity. That's your unique, beautiful, true self. We need you. We need that. Okay? So please stay in alignment with your integrity. It's so important. One way that you can tell if you are people pleasing, or if you are saying yes to people when you really mean no, is you'll get a feeling inside yourself, like a constriction, or you might hear inside like a big no. Like you might be hearing that loudly within you. You might be feeling your energy shrink down. You might start feeling anxious. Okay? Our students here at PA Dance Network, both at our studio and through our online programs and our online school, which is a very awesome place to be. I teach people how to get in contact with their heart and listen to their truth so that you can begin to live from a space of your own integrity, which is the most freeing, most joyful, blissful thing that you can ever do for yourself. Because number one, you stop sabotaging your own life. You stop blaming other people for everything that's wrong with you or whatever you think is wrong with you. And nothing's really wrong with you. You're just working through things. Okay? We're not broken. We're just unraveling all of these things that are blocking our love from coming forward. Okay? And we learn how to discern between our yeses and nos. I think it was last week's broadcast here on Facebook for the live feed. And it's on our page. You can go check it out and look at it. I think the topic, well, again, for True Self Tuesday was about getting your yeses and nos within your heart space. So really important to get those yeses and nos and to listen. Okay, so let's take one of those, let's take one topic. Let's just ask, what is a question that you have for yourself right now? What is a question? Let's think of it. What's a question that you have? What do you have in your heart? A question that you need the answer to. It may be an answer that you're having an indecision. You feel like you're on the fence about something. You're having an indecision that you need to make and you don't know which way to go because your mind is telling you one thing and your heart's telling you something else. So let's sit in the center of our heart space for just a moment. Just drop down, and sometimes if you're new to this process, it helps to just put your hands on your heart. And you just breathe as you bring all of your awareness down into your heart center, which means you disconnect from the logical mind. And you disconnect from other people. You release their energies from you. And you feel the divine, loving light that's flowing through you. And that's expanding through your heart and through your center of peace. And see, here's a prime example. Right now, I'm hearing to redirect you guys in a different way. So we're in our heart space, and what I'm hearing the guidance say is that I'm to direct you right now to a situation or something that has occurred over the last week or a few days where you have made a decision about something and you are not sure that you made the right decision about it. Think about what that is. When you find it, sit with it in your heart, and then using your body sensations or your internal guidance system through your feelings, okay, through your sensations, or you might even be hearing internally within you, listening to your heart space in whatever way that you do. Ask yourself if you went against your own integrity when you made that decision. Okay. So you're either getting a no or you're getting a yes. If you're getting a yes, then rest assured that you did what was best for you, and good job. That's great. Okay? If you're getting a no, it's still a good job. It's still a good job. There are no such things as failures. This is just information for you about how you can learn how to be more authentic with yourself. And you can just simply forgive yourself. Like, okay, wow, I went against myself there. That wasn't supposed to do that. Like, just know that you are always held in the energy of unconditional love, and you were born of it, and it's all around you, and it's breathing you right now. Our whole planet is made of it. Okay, so from the space of unconditional love, you can just understand that you are learning something about yourself. You didn't intentionally do it to hurt yourself or to hurt anybody else. Okay? And what you can do is then you can just consult with your heart about the next decision to make. Or if there's a part 2 to the decision that you just kind of asked yourself about, or to the sort of story or the relationship, whatever that was that you were asking yourself about, if there's more to the story and there's further discussion, or there's another event coming involving these people, or just anything like that where there's a part 2, you can always check with your heart to see if you are in alignment with yourself. Now, this also involves, because your heart doesn't lie to you. Your heart doesn't lie to you personally, and it is directly connected to the unconditional love coming from the source of unconditional love. We'll just say God, if you will. Okay? This is not from a religious standpoint. This is just the energy of love and light that is flowing through all of us. Okay? You will be hearing that inner guidance as well. So just know that the love in you is always trying to help you stay on course. And there have been a lot of people who I've known too, and who are even spiritual teachers, who I've read their books and things like that, that they got themselves into trouble when they didn't listen to their internal guidance system. One of the main teachers that I've followed for years, I mean, she helped me realize like who I truly was in so many ways. She actually was a victim of a carjacking, and she specifically heard something before this happened, and she didn't go that direction, and she ended up in a situation, and eventually she ended up learning the lesson that she needed to learn anyway, which was about listening to her intuition. So we can actually stop ourselves from having all this crazy suffering, all this pain, all these like just ups and downs and mood swings, and we can stop ourselves. It's just so vital that we connect with ourselves. We have to stop ourselves in our own tracks and connect to the heart and ask, and then just take action on it. It's not hard. It just has to be done. Some people resent having to look within themselves. As I said earlier, they would rather blame other people for their experiences. And again, they too are being held in the bosom of unconditional love too. So they're going to keep continuing to repeat and repeat and repeat the lessons until they get to the point of listening and of surrendering and of coming home to their true self. And that's the process of unconditionally loving yourself. And this sort of aligns itself with the saying, you know, we've heard it, but it's true. You can't truly love another person until you love yourself. It's so true. When you love all parts of yourself, all the little pieces and places and all the little stages that you've gone through, and you love your development, you love all the experiences, and you bless even your hardest experiences, you bless them with love. When you just embrace all those so-called broken pieces of yourself and you bring them home, you transform your life and you begin to have different experiences in life. What I found is we can't leave any pieces of ourselves outside of the arms of love, or else we're going to be railing against those pieces, and those pieces are going to be wreaking havoc in our lives until we bring them home. And so that's what I wanted to share with you today about our True Self Tuesday, getting to the truth of the self and honoring with integrity and authenticity who you are, what you feel, and what the loving divine life force of unconditional love has in store for you and your life and the people that you share your life with as you walk your path. Okay? So I hope that this served you. I hope you got something out of it. There could be emotions around it. That's okay. It's needed. Emotions are just energy in motion, and they have to release so that there can be peace. And don't forget, there's also energy in motion and tears and all sorts of waves within us when we feel joy. Have you ever felt so much joy that it just pours out of your eyes? So much joy coming from your own heart, and so much passion and so much love and so much peace pouring out that when you are reflective within another person, that their joy and your joy ignite, and whatever's happening between you, there's so much joy that you start crying because it's so joyful. So it's just part of it. It's just part of us. It's part of who we are. And we need to embrace all those parts. Okay? I wanted to share with you that we have some classes starting this week here at the studio in person. 5:30 on Thursday evenings is our Soul Star Yoga. It's a 4-week session, and you can get involved in that. It's a beautiful hour-long class here at our beautiful sanctuary that we've created for you. And also then right after that at 6:45 is our dance fitness class. That's always a lot of fun. It's a full body workout, and it's just super fun. It's very lighthearted. So if you'd like to join us for both of those, PA Dance Network is a private studio. So it's by appointment only, and I only have reserved certain amount of spaces for people to attend classes to work with me here. So if you'd like to get involved in that, please do. If you sign up for both classes, the 5:30 on Thursday and the 6:45 on Thursday, you get a $15 voucher to spend in our studio store, and most of you know what that means. Lots of essential oils, products that I've made, and other spiritual products that support you. Okay? Please feel free to join us on our online yoga membership. We have 2 different ones. We have our program for adults, where we have an unlimited amount of online yoga classes that you can take with our beautiful live instructors who've all been trained by me through our practice of Soul Star Yoga. And you can visit our website to take a look at that if you'd like to start that. We're going to be starting a new month in just a couple days, and I'll be posting the new schedule for that. That's awesome, beautiful self-care and love practices there with our Soul Star goddesses. And we also have a new program. It's called Mama Stay Namaste Online Yoga, and it's with myself and one of our lead teachers, Jessica West Zamar. And we have this beautiful program where we are sharing with moms how to give themselves self-love and self-care, and to take care of themselves while they're taking care of their children that may be still living at home, little children. Okay, so we have a practice on Wednesday mornings at 10 a.m. and your kiddos are welcome to join us on the mat. And then we have a meditation class on Thursdays at 1:15, and that's part of a monthly program as well, and the information is on our website, PA Dance Network. You can also visit my YouTube page. Just find PA Dance Network on YouTube. I just uploaded a really nice hour-long yoga practice there the other day. There's lots of spiritual guidance information there. You can watch dances and just have a good old time. Either way, however it is that you're responding to us, we would love to hear from you. We would love to support you, have you as part of our community here. So please be sure to like, give us hearts, comment, and share with the people that you love, that you know may be ready for what it is that we're offering here. Okay? So thank you so much. Please enjoy these full moon energies. We're just releasing a lot of stuff. And if you need support, you'll know where to find us. Have a great evening. Get some sleep, everybody.